Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Round 14 team review. 4 rounds are done. I am happy. I won both of my leagues against a very big opponent. So I'm very happy about that. It was a big win for me. So I'm very happy. We also went up in rank. I did not mean to do that. I meant to go my team. Very good. Top 10% went up 1,800 in rank. Very good. Very good week. But at the same time, a lot went wrong this week, and there's a lot to fix up. So the good thing is the midfield performed. The bad thing is everything else was... it was kind of meh. So let's see, the defense was shocking this week, especially mine. I might as well fix on my team. So before I get into it, I'll go for my trades. My trades last week were, in the end, I went Maurice Rioli, Max Gorn, apologies, I'm still sick. Max Gorn, who else went out? Saligo and Rostas. So the plan was to just do those trades with the Gorn and Morris, and then just go. I went to Stewart. It was rather. I was picking between Stewart, Keys, Dale, Isaac Cumming, and Doherty, and I chose Stewart. Cumming got about 40, Keys got about 70, Dale got about 80, and Doherty obviously went like 140, so maybe I should have gone Doherty. But it wasn't the worst thing. He got 95. I mean, he just had a really bad first half. He had like 4 touches. And then I went, and then I went Stewart. I went Bont, Johnny Clark, and Massimo or D'Ambrosio. But yeah, so I kind of went for it and went, screw it. Since I have 4 trade, I can have the potential. So I used my last trade boost. Trade boost isn't done. Hopefully I won't need it. But that's it. Yeah, I've got full primo. I know. Look, the team is not what I wanted it to be because if you fix it up, I've got a full defense. I'm going to have Sinclair and Dunkley in my midfield, which is probably not ideal. And Petrarca's still going to be there. James Short's kind of crap now. You got Blakey, who's a bit of a dud. He's not even averaging over a 90. I'm going to have Dusty there. I'm going to have Gresham there. Who knows how he's going to go without Steele. Who knows that's going to go down. Butters, I'm going to have to trade to probably Heaney. It's just a bit... On their day, they can do something, but they're not going to be consistent. I'm just hoping they'll pull up the big scores when I need it the most, But I've got some bench cover at least on the defensive forward line. I have none on the midfield with Rockman, so hopefully none of them get injured. Tim English isn't playing this week, so that's going to help me. Great, so I'm only down 1. Nice, because Stretniker doesn't play. So let's hope he does play this week. Let's just do that. Moving on. So, okay, now back to the actual review. So, Stewart had a 25-point first half and a 70-point second half, so that's all. Stewart's just bad in the midfield in terms of SuperCoach. He's not a good option in the midfield, and it's really annoying because he's playing everywhere as well. He goes backline, midfield, forward. He plays everywhere. I don't know what... It's like Dimmer doesn't know what to do with him. Yeah, but next year I don't think he's a pick because his midfield role is killed him. Because his whole thing was he picks up the ball and he gets a cheap disposal. Unfortunately he doesn't get those anymore. He gets a clearance out, he boots the shit out of it as hard as he can, doesn't know where it's going, doesn't know where he's kicking it, and then it's either a turnover or it's just all pack. He never gets efficient kicks anymore. It's really hard for him to. So yeah, it's very hard for him to get points. Yeah. He's like a worse Crisp, to be honest. On to Nick Blake. He didn't play bad. He just didn't get enough of the ball. I think he had like 12 touches, but all of them 12 touches for 64 points. That's not bad. He was efficient, but Port just didn't really allow him to do anything because I think they kept very accurate at the same time. But yeah, you saw Lloyd got 30. So I'm still got faith in him. He's staying the whole year. I feel like when I need him most, he's going to step up. I just have a feeling. It's going to happen. He's going to go off eventually. 1 week he's going to go 110, 120. I just know it. It's going to happen eventually. Moving on to Weir. We're actually better than Blake. That's kind of embarrassing. Weir's actually been very good for me. That's definitely his highest score. Oh, it's not even his highest score. Okay, but he's had four good ones, 360s. I'm happy with these going up. Not that it matters anymore. He's just there for bench cover. Same with Massimo. He was just there so I had to play this week. He was good in his debut. He looked impressive. I'm really disappointed because he played for Richmond. He played for Richmond VFL, so I was really hoping that we would keep him and sign a contract, maybe sign a contract or something, but apparently not. So, moving on to midfield, obviously Neil didn't play. Laird, I captained. Well, he had like 42 touches for 114 points, so it's a bit annoying. But 114, like considering everyone was kind of mediocre, especially with my VC and Cripps. Obviously, didn't go for McRae because I just don't trust him anymore. I'll VC him this week against Hawthorn. He'll do absolutely nothing. But yeah. Islet was good. Sinclair was good. Miller was solid. McRae was really good. He had a really good game. He was everywhere. 37 touches in the goal or something. He actually had see what happens when he has a good last quarter? 150s. That's all you need from him. Yeah, 122 average for 590k. That's a bargain. It's just a bit inconsistent. Dunkley is solid. Hewitt solid. Cripps was really bad. He hasn't had the best month, has he? He's been mediocre. Like it's been Look, considering where he was at with these scores, and now he's going to turn into this. I mean, he stays on that 550 price, which isn't even bad to be honest. So, obviously, putting English in the ruck and getting Bontempelli was a good way to go. But English and Wits. Wits had a really bad game. I don't know what happened with him. Playing Riley O'Brien, you think he would do a lot. I didn't watch that game, so I'm not sure. English was good. He had a good first quarter, bad second quarter, and then good second half. He was on like 40s, 50s at halftime. Let's hope Stradzinica plays. I doubt it, but that would save me. Good thing is I should win my leagues anyway. Moving on, Bontempelli 120. Love it. He had a really good second half. Obviously, probably didn't play. Cogs, solid. I'm very happy I kept him and took the punt on him, which is what I expected because new coach, new players. Like hell, even Whitfield's really good. Maybe I should have taken a punt on him last week and got him in instead of Stewart. A lot more money in the bank. It could have upgraded, but it's still better to park actually. Out of curiosity, how much is it? I'm not using 2 trades to afford him, but yeah, if I went Dockley, I could have got him. Oh well. Here's what it is. Gresham was really good. I'm just really scared because Steele's probably going to come back this week. That also made me think, should I have just waited on Steele and then traded Saliga and Rossas this week and then just took in 17? I still would have won my leagues. So maybe that was the way to go. Either way, maybe I got a bit too green. That's killed me because now I only have 2k. Who knows? I did the same thing in Parish last year. Butters played one quarter of the game and got 68, so you can tell, obviously, the one time he's going to go off in a long time, he gets injured. Johnny Clark was fine. Why I decided to keep Dusty, even though he's had like 370s in a row? Because it's Dusty. Look, I could put my faith in him. When the Tigers need him most, that's when he steps up. So the thing is, when he has good games, he has good games. His good games are like 25, 26 touches and like 4 goals, He can kick a lot when he's on. So when he's on, I'm just hoping he's on when I need him to be on. Because the last month, he has done well, but I've pulled through. So, but yeah, when I need him most, I kind of need him to really step up. And because of English, this may be one of those weeks because I'm going to literally just be a Premier down because I don't have a ruckman. Anyway, set up the team. So we've got Hewitt goes back in the defense. So yeah, once I make this is the team for the year. No one's coming in, no one's coming out unless there's injuries. Obviously, Butters will have to be shifted to someone, and that someone is Isaac Heaney because I can't afford anyone else. Petrarca is going to be my mate. Simple. I know he's 47. He doesn't seem like a Premier, but he can score like a Premier when he really wants to, and I trust him. I trust that he can score well. I'm probably going VC McCray. I don't know. Now the English is out, I don't know, because they're going to bring Jordan Sweet. My God, Neil. Although Melbourne won't dominate the midfield. That's a good day. That's a good day for a bet. I'll tell you that. Put the money on it. But yeah, so Butters will go to Heaney because I only got 473. Well, if you check 473, who else can I get? Really, no one else. Jack Graham's coming into his own list. I'm not going to get him, but it's good to see he's kind of putting up some good scores. It's good to see. I just really wish he did much earlier. I could have brought him in. But obviously, Heaney is 450, so that allows me 20k. So at least that's good, just in case. English is out due to just concussion stuff, which doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised he didn't actually get concussed because on the weekend he took some marks and hit the ground very hard a lot. Like I saw it, I think it was like 2-3 times. He was very slow to get up. But yeah, this is my team. I know it looks shit on paper, but look, I've got some really big players in all of them, but I've got some really average ones. Like my big ones here are Bond. I've got Bond, I've got Bro, I've got Cox. Like I've got 2 good ruckmen. Here I've got Neil, I've got Laird, I've got Sinclair, I've got Miller. The midfield could be better. It's a bit weak, but I can't fix that with 3 trades. Like realistically, I would want to move on Blakey, but unfortunately he needs to go up a bit more. So maybe like by the end of the year, like if I make finals, if I'm in finals and I have one more game, I might just bin him for the sake of it. I hope no one gets injured. And, but I still got Sicily, I still got Stewart, I got Hewitt as those 3, and then these guys are more, I've got my strong guys. I've got some bench cover and defense and forward line as these guys both play. Unfortunately, Strudinica vanished. Who knows where he went? And then, these guys. Hopefully Mitch Owens returns this week. I really doubt since Steele's coming back. But yeah, really good week. I should probably give a shout out. I haven't done this in a while, but shout out to Blues #1 2022. Hate to tell you, but it's not going to happen. Go Tigers. For getting I guess the top total score so far. He's ranked 1,494. Congratulations, that's very good. Top round score goes to Lucky. 2,056. If you wonder where I am, I don't want to tell you because I'm 17th, having a shocker. And in this round, I was 14th. So, well, it's just those first 2 weeks that completely kind of set me up for, horrific. Like, I had 2-1 in my first 2 weeks, where everyone was getting like 2-3 and stuff, and that kind of sent me through the pack already. I was like 400 or 500 points behind top before I can even get started. So, yeah, but that is my team. That is it. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I'll see you guys all next week for round 15.